What is going on, everyone? My name is Boit and I am back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color playing as Loki. His name is Herro. In the top of the map in the red color playing as Poseidon is matrieuss. The map is Midgard and it is currently 1-0 in this best of 3 series between matrieuss and Herro for Herro. Yeah, we saw a really good play there from Herro in the first game, managing to take that win, and we'll see what he can pull out in this game, and if he can utilize Norse's strengths on Midgard, or if he's going to fall victim to matrieuss's Poseidon here, and we'll see what happens there. Got the docks coming up for both matrieuss and Herro. Want to get those fishing ships going really fast. We can see this is, I thought this was the patch where the fish spawns were given to you, but potentially not. matrieuss finds his fish spawns nicely. Herro sees this one here. There was this maybe it's finished or they didn't use it in this tournament, but there was this map change for Midgard fairly recently to make it a little bit more balanced or easier to play or less luck based at the very start, where it gave you your initial 3 fish were given to you as if they were in your line of sight. But not sure if that's a thing that is still in the game or not. I haven't actually played this map in a while on Voobly, so I don't know if they've removed that one or not. But anyways, it's irrelevant here because it's not on here. But if you like that change, maybe we'll see a map like that in the future. We'll see what happens there. But we've got a standard build order here from matrieuss. He's got 6 villagers on the wood, which means it's not a fast advance time at all. So no 4 minute, 10 seconds or something like that. More like 4:30 or 4:45 with 6 villagers on the wood. It does allow you to get an early second dock, which is really nice. Chuck that one up in the corner. Always go for the corners with your docks on Midgard. You can see here where the majority of the fish is. It's in the corners of the map. I mean, there's really not that much fish on this map, but that's kind of where the majority of fish normally spawns. So if you're making those second docks, always try and make them into that corner here. You can see that Herro's done that here, kind of in the corner. And we've got that second dock coming out for matrieuss here. And his first dock's actually kind of in the corner as well here. So he's going to be able to have some close docks to that fish regardless there. So still spamming those fishing ships. Needs to get another house out. It is a little bit late, it looks like. I don't see the house coming up. So he may get supply blocked because he's gonna get supply blocked if he doesn't chuck this house up. He is chucking it up now. And it does look like it's going to be up fast enough for him to not have any supply blockage here. Yeah, that's a nice tight usage of the build there. He's actually upped the amount of villagers on wood to 8, which does suggest more like a 5:15 advance time with a lot of fishing ships. Herro on the other side of the map, get that dwarves coming out. Maybe a few too many dwarves. He's got 5 dwarves on gold already. You don't need this many dwarves on gold. You can actually start putting the dwarves onto cow in order to advance to the classical age a little bit faster. They aren't as efficient, but you want to have that food a little bit faster so you can advance and get to the classical age at a reasonable time there. Unfortunately, going for all that gold, it's kind of differently. It means he can actually build more dwarves now, but having this many dwarves kind of doesn't make a lot of sense, but we'll see. Herro is the Loki player, not me, so we'll see what he can come up with all those. We've got the temple up now for matrieuss. matrieuss is going to be advancing. He's going to be going through Hermes, so that seems like more of a preemptive thing. They're going through Ares against Loki on Midgard. It's a little bit difficult. You can land attack or you can water rush and hit the Ares, hit the pestilence on them. But because it's Midgard, there's like so many different places you can put your buildings, and you're only going to hit a max of maybe 2 docks at most, or maybe a temple and a longhouse, and you can just build another longhouse elsewhere and you should be fine. You always have excess amounts of wood if you're going to be land rushing or get land rushed because you're not having to build that many boats. We are seeing, unfortunately, matrieuss gets hit by this bear here, but it looks like he already got the dock up, and he's still building fishing ships out of those docks, which is a little bit interesting. Generally speaking, when you're advancing to that next stage, you want to be stockpiling resources so you can spend them on classical age tech like archer ships or stables or archery ranges. So we'll see what happens. He's still got 14 villagers on wood, on food here. That's all of the dock villagers. Is he going to be building any triremes? We don't see. Oh, there's the triremes there. So we are going to be seeing a little bit of that water pressure. Got Forseti coming through for Herro, and he's transitioned all of those units over here. You can see he's got 3 dwarves on wood and 6 dwarves on gold. So it's an equal 50 or like a double wood to gold count, which means he wants to be going fairly heavy on the water. That's pretty strong suggestion of going for those longboats, and he's going to start building those ones out straight away. Trireme already out here. Now, what's matrieuss doing now? He's got a lot of villagers on that wood still, building some of those triremes, pushing forward. He's got triremes auto-queued out of this dock. No, none coming out of this dock. I don't like building triremes from your back dock at all. I mean, you can move and attack an undefended location, but I much prefer to get an extra dock built close and basically one less trireme, but get them into the attack faster than anything else there. But not happening just yet. matrieuss looks like he's slowing down production at this point. Still auto-queuing these triremes, but these longboats are going to be enough here to defend here. We've got Skraeling and an herso just chilling here, not doing all too much. Looks like the herso are looking to come in. We've got Theseus just chilling here on this dock. Got a house coming up now for Herro as this fight is continuing. We are seeing that Herro's got the little bit of the advantage here with more Norse ships, and Norse ships do have the advantage in this fight because they have an extra PS attack to the triremes. Triremes have extra range, so they can get off an extra attack, but if you can get your opponent to move into you can generally take that fairly easily there. We are seeing these herso run into the base of matrieuss. So you're going to take a little bit of tower fire from that town center and then have to run out. Theseus is going to be more than enough to force these guys away, and we're seeing a military academy coming up. Oh, and an armory for matrieuss. So matrieuss is going for that early heroic age here, and we are seeing the defense is ensuing right now. We've got a low HP longboat here that needs to get picked off, and we are seeing trireme falling here, but this is not a fight you want to be taking here for Herro. The boat count is even, and you're fighting underneath the dock fight, so you get out of there. These herso are moving in here, but we've got golden lions and we've got hoplite pumping out here, so these villagers need to kind of run away until the hoplite comes out. Well, he's actually going to be choosing to fight this, going to be able to pick off one of those herso. Nice and free there, and also nice block there with the golden lion. Going to force these herso out a different way. Unfortunately, the micro not quite there to keep him stationary in that location. Villager gonna get a little bit antsy there, and he's gonna get picked off, it looks like. Unfortunately, no myth unit spawned from that one. Potentially Herro's at full population. Yeah, he didn't have enough population to spawn the myth unit on that kill there. Still gonna be moving in and out at this location, trying to pick up. Still not any hoplite out just yet. He's got one now pumped. Not sure where the other one went because he definitely had queued up hoplite already. But we are seeing Dionysus here. I do like the Dionysus instead of Aphrodite against Loki. Aphrodite generally not very good against Loki because you can't really use it against the herso. Can use it kind of against villagers and pick off a couple of villagers. I think it's maybe like 3 HP worth of villagers you can kill with Aphrodite, but generally speaking, you want to be using that on an army that's a low HP, and you can pick off so many units there with that curse, because I think it prioritizes the low HP units or something like that. I actually don't know how it works, so that's my guess. But Dionysus coming out, no second town center yet for matrieuss, so he's going to be sitting heroic age here. He's going to be able to build Skylar as well. The Skylar should start pumping out. He does have the Skylar spawning from this back dock, and he's going to be getting per scene here. What is the response here from Herro? Going through Njord. Interesting choice there with Njord. Njord is actually really strong now in Voobly Balance Patch 3.0 because you get access to Walking Woods, which you can control. In 1.03, if you cast Walking Woods, they have their own AI, so you couldn't control them. They would actually just attack the closest thing, and there was a lot of kind of maneuvers you could do with that AI to bug the tree out or make the tree really not do that much damage. But in Balance Patch 3.0, you can control them, and they are a little bit less strong. So control plus less strength, kind of like a little bit on the level of ancestors. So kind of like a set ancestors is kind of as strong as the Norse Walking Woods god power. as a little gauge of the strength there. So you can see that it's actually fairly decent, even though we normally see Loki players going through Bragi, but on this map against the Ceasefire does not want to go Bragi, wants to get those Walking Woods out. And the only issue with this is he doesn't have access to Battle Boar, so that's going to be an issue. He does have access to Kraken though, so that's a big thing there. That Kraken is coming out and he's going to be able to assist on the water, which isn't something I thought about. But also picking Njord on these water maps means he can kind of compete with the Skylar, but I don't think matrieuss is going to be staying water against this. I guess he does have the Skylar out, but once this Kraken comes in, he's going to start wrecking these boats. Skylar is essentially Medusa and can one-hit those. It's actually kind of more like a Cyclops, I guess, because maybe I think you can micro the ship back, I think. But does manage to pick off a couple of ships here, and now we've got the Skylar getting focused and the Kraken getting focused. Definitely want the Kraken to be focusing the Skylar because I think you get 200% bonus versus myth units and only 100% bonus versus myth units with the Skylar, so you do definitely do a little bit more damage. The units though are on this gold mine of Herro, so Herro's under so much pressure right now. He's not defending this. Both the Ox Guards are falling and a lot of these dwarves are going down. What's going on over here? We're seeing a little bit of chaos here. The villagers are mining this one without any threat. We do have this Hydra here with 4 heads just chilling on this gold mine. There are Hersa here which can move over and pick these guys off, but look at that damage. One hitting villagers. Oh my god, 5-headed Hydra. That's absolutely brutal. Now if we check this out, this Hydra could potentially even deal some damage to the Hersa. It does 100 damage a hit with 5 heads. Look at that. Oh, it's actually not as much damage as I thought it would be. And now the Hydra does get picked off, but 5-headed Hydra. This mountain giant now doing a little bit of damage here. The Hippolytus already over here, and we have Hypaspis. So that kind of means Herro needs to start building some of those what do you call it, raiding cavalries. And we do see that Herro has managed to win this location, but I don't think that matrieuss cares here. He wants to fight on this land front here in Goldstaff. Going for the gold is the right choice here. We do see that this mountain giant has been picked off. A second town center is now up for matrieuss. Matrieuss sitting at 91 population to Herro's 66. The market did go up somewhere, so we are going to start seeing a little bit of trading coming in because Herro does need to get that gold income. Also, he's even though he's kind of had that win on the water fight there, he didn't get anything from it because he hasn't managed to pick up a dock. All he's managed to do is kind of shut down 3 fish, and matrieuss could just send those fishing ships over to this location if he so chooses and keep the pressure happening here. We are seeing that these Hersa are moving over here. He could build a Migdol stronghold, not a Migdol stronghold, a hill fort over on this location and have some success there, but I feel like he's still trying to fight here. Needs to get some myth unit spawns. Does have the population there, so he just has to get a couple of kills here. These Hypaspis are doing so much damage here, and we do see bronze. Nice battle ball spore though. This fight going to be going heavily in the favor of matrieuss with that bronze. Going to be sending these units over to this location here, pick off these gold villages. We've got a mining operation going on over here as well, which has been scouted out by matrieuss. He's got his scout on this one, but no units to spare at this point. We've got some trolls spawning as well for Herro. Herro's got a lot of wood in the bank to do so. We're also seeing Mountain Giant in the base of matrieuss, but Atlanta and Hippolyta are going to be enough to shut this one down. The house is going to die, but that's going to get rebuilt by a villager very, very quickly. But the big story with this attack, all of these trolls are going to do so much damage. We are seeing Hypaspis coming over onto this location now, going to start putting some pressure on over there. And we are seeing the longboat and the dragon ship trying to take down this location. But with Pentaconta coming out right now, they're going to be able to defend this location fairly easily, especially with those arrow fire from the dock. And we are seeing this location is trying to get shut down. We do have Atlanta in here already, and Atlanta shreds these trolls. These trolls only have 50% armor and 200 HP. And Atlanta with the 600% bonus, it's 60 damage a shot, and plus the 50% or whatever it is going to be a little bit less there. I think I might have got the damage multiplication there wrong because she's doing just under 50 damage there a shot. So maybe I'm wrong there, but did I say pierce armor? He has 50 hack armor as well, so that's pretty big there. But these myth units are just brutal at this point with with herro being able to defend with them and only access to 3 heroes to pick those ones off. But matrieuss, on top of building them back up when they die, we see that Atlanta has been spawned yet again somewhere. Theseus is down, so we rebuild him straight away. Atlanta straight away coming out here. Wouldn't be a bad idea at this point to potentially build some of those Skylar out as well, because there's so few herso here, and you can pick off those herso so fast with a Hypaspist, and you can start using those Hydra in order to pick off those Battle Ball. Alternatively, could build a Skylar or something and start attacking this water here for not very much. We are seeing the raid here with the Frost Giant, going to be able to pick off a couple of these villages nice and quickly there, but Hippolyta already over here, so we can get that Hippolyta to pick off the Frost Giant, the Toxotes to pick off the Herso, and everything else to pick off these raiding cavalries. We are seeing herro trying to move in now. He's got a lot of army, can start moving in and start picking this location off. matrieuss is really close to the Mythic Age though. He's looking to go there. He's done a little bit of a trade there, traded that wood in for food. Now he can just click on that heroic age. Wonder if he's going to go through Hephaestus or Artemis. They're going through Artemis, wants to get that Earthquake. Earthquake does so much damage. And if you check out this location here, if he gets this Earthquake on here, he can pick off 4 houses, a longhouse, and 5 houses, a longhouse, a temple, and a town center when herro doesn't have any upgrades. Once you get fortified town centers or masons, things start to change, but does not look like that's going to be coming anytime soon. We are seeing this attack moving into matrieuss's base though, and all of these units are deciding to not defend here and instead going after the villages on this location here. We see a couple more units moving on. This is really smart, setting Atlanta up here. Pick off the troll, then pick off the rest of these units with just that Atlanta. This location is under so much threats though, but I feel like matrieuss at this point can start using these villages to fight back. Definitely don't want to have your town center targeting trolls, and it does look like matrieuss on top of that, retargeting the correct units there. Ooh, nice mountain giant spawn there. That's going to really assist him in taking down this location, but Artemis is impending, and he decides instead of holding out there, I'm just going to cast Ceasefire, get some more gold income from my gold miners over here. Definitely want to consider grabbing this town center before herro grabs it, because it looks like he's moving straight there. If we check out, yeah, herro is going for this town center here. Does have a scout on this town center. This town center not going to be grabbed. So herro going to be working his way backwards in these town centers at this point. Going to be chucking up some walls as well for herro, trying to lock in this location. If he chucks up a wall all the way across here, the reinforcements have to run around this way. Could potentially chuck up the wall over this way as well, and it's really hard for this town center to be defended against. But Artemis coming through now, and matrieuss now has access to Polyphemus. So he's going to be able to use that guy to start bashing away. And there's the Earthquake. Ooh, unfortunately not in the location I would have liked, but does manage to pick off the town center. Does manage to pick off a couple of these buildings as well. You can see this house is taking some damage, but not going to be enough. Would have preferred to see it here in this location here, so you can pick off all of these houses as well, because when you're fighting as Norse player, it's really hard for them to rebuild those houses, and if they're especially a Loki player who needs that population to spawn myth units. And he's also got these Chimera coming out now, so Chimera are incredibly strong. Are we going to see Polyphemus? No Polyphemus just yet. Going to be stopping this town center from going up with these villages, and the Hypaspis going to move in to pick off these herso as fast as they possibly can, and the militia trying to deal some damage over here, but the troll is going to be able to defend that location there. Definitely could be an idea to just send this Chimera over here and then fire breathe and just do so much damage. We do see that the mountain giant is moving into this location here, but Theseus is already here to pick off the mountain giant, and he's going to be totally fine to run away there, and he's going to be happy. Could finish off this wall as well to defend this location, but looks like matrieuss is in a really commanding position here. 0 town centers for herro here, and a really low population count for herro now. 61 population to 130 population for matrieuss. So matrieuss just needs to put the pain on getting this 3rd town center up, potentially going to grab this one, chucking a fortress up in this location as well to lock down this town center. Has his Theseus over here to pick off this troll, and he's sent more Hypaspis over to this location, but troll still here. Definitely need to consider sending Hippolyta or something else over onto this one to clean that one up. Ooh, nice catch out on that Chimera there. Going to be able to pick that one off with all of these Herso spawn, and that's going to be a little bit brutal there, but more Chimera are pumping now for matrieuss. Going to be getting a buck, I can't say this, Bacchanalia, maybe? Bacchanalia. That's going to give him even more HP and put himself even further ahead. Going to be building some Pandacontas to start raiding the water as well to shut down any food economy that's coming into Herro. And this location is finally getting shut down with Hippolyta and a bunch of those army units moving in. Going to start dealing so much damage to these gatherers as they run away. We're seeing the town center for Herro about to come back up, and now we have heavy hoplite for matrieuss moving in right now. Fortress is up as well, so we can start seeing some of those Petropoli, or actually a second fortress as well, and he's going to build Heliopolis instead. Going to move those guys in and start taking down this location here. And Herro struggling to hang on here, has another mountain giant to send forward, but that can just get shut down. I think there's only 2 heroes out, so we can build an Atlanta back at the town center that Mountain Giant's going for. And now all of these units going to start moving in, shut down this town center, and it's going to be really difficult for Herro to defend against this with this many units. And then with the Heliopolis coming in as soon as some of these guys die off, also could be thinking about getting fortified town centers, and Herro decides to tap out. GG, well played there by matrieuss, taking this game currently 1-1 in this best of 3 series. Super well played there by matrieuss. I love that semi-fast heroic there through Dionysus, utilizing Skylar as well as that Hydra with those 5 heads, picking off a bunch of villages with that Hydra, and then Bronze on top of that to shut down this location for a little bit there. I did like that Herro decided to counter Dionysus with Njord, able to get out some of those Kraken, or one of those free Kraken, in order to fight that free Skylar, and also could have continued that with the extra Kraken behind it, but decided to build some Mountain Giant instead to put some pressure on. Unfortunately, Herro could not hang on there and did lose this game, even though he played extremely well. So 1-1, we'll move on to game number 3 and see who takes this series. Super well played. If you enjoyed this game, please rate, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to see my content as soon as it comes out. My name's Boit, and I will see you guys next time.